US Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, they met their Australian counterparts in the US capital for annual talks. The talks focused on Indo-Pacific security and countering China's increasing assertiveness in the region. Rubio, Hegseth, Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong and Defense Minister Richard Marles, they gathered at the State Department with many eyes also on the Russia-Ukraine war, a fragile ceasefire in Gaza and US military strikes against alleged drug traffickers in the Western Hemisphere, in the Caribbean, that have raised questions about the use of force by the US. The double-tap strikes, to be more precise. Rubio hailed cooperation between Washington and Canberra on critical minerals, defense production and troop deployments. President Donald Trump and Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, they signed a critical minerals deal at the White House in October. And for more on this, our correspondent, my colleague Susan, sent us this report from New York.
Maybe we'll hold this up.
Top U.S. and Australian leaders met in Washington for their annual AUSMAN talks, reinforcing one of America's most important alliances in a region facing growing pressure from China. While neither sides named Beijing outright in their opening statements, the talks centered on working together to keep the Indo-Pacific, quote-unquote, free and open, focusing on shared goals like secure supply chains for critical minerals, stronger defense production, and troops deployment as well. The major highlight was the AUKUS security pact and the plan to build Australia's fleet of U.S.-powered nuclear submarines and deepen trilateral cooperation with Britain. With both countries saying the project is in full steam ahead, it signals a major step in deterring regional threats, reassuring allies, and also strengthening military ties at a time of increased Chinese assertiveness. Susan Tahrani reporting from New York for WION World this One.